Alright, it's broadcasting. Do you guys need me to post a link?
Yes, please.
That would be fantastic if you could, Ryan.
I
couldn't figure it out last time, Ganger.
I know, it's okay. It was your first time, Ryan. You're only the third person to do it. You're an early adopter.
Ryan, what would you say if I didn't know how to edit my loadout in COD?
What would you say if I didn't know how to edit?
Oops. Copy link. Go to Madden, boys. Paste.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Wow, that's so satisfying.
Echo.
Everyone on this broadcast, please try to remain courteous of my feelings.
We're all rooting for you, Ryan, since you're streaming.
Yeah. Kev, I'm ready when you are. You've only played me 11 times. Yeah. One-on-one. We're both
one-on-one.
1-1. Loser falls to 1 and 2.
Oh.
How fey.
As you guys can see, Chuck McCombs is now level 22.
Is that the Asian coach?
Yes.
Chuck McCombs. I love it.
It's actually Mickham, but, you know.
Is that O.J. Simpson on the hot seat for predicting a Super Bowl?
Did someone tweet that, or is that just you?
That's just me, but okay. I did tell my ownership Super Bowl or bust this season.
Skip Bayless.
You know what? If I don't win the Super Bowl, fire me.
All right, 3, 2. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. I think so. Tyler turned it off.
Yeah, Tyler turned it off.
Let's see them threads.
Oh, Ryan, I like the white shoes.
Thanks.
Those are slick. All right, spread 6.5 now. I should probably mute this.
Probably.
The screen. Andrew Booth? Who?
Coach, thanks. As mentioned, we are on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. It's sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Oh no! I start off the ball? I never start off with the ball.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's it, baby. We got one.
And the Jets got smoked by Kansas City.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
With the rat dog
nearly
stop.
an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Wow, nice string
Yeah,
kick.
he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Oh man, that was close. Can they call it again?
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Oh.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Luck. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no
Do you guys like
turnover.
colluding?
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Okay.
On second down, a run with Breida. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing on third down, Luck. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. On first down, here's Breida. Room here to run. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, they do. Tyler.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
You want me to?
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Nice. You're good, Ryan.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This for his running back, McCoy.
Actually, no, that's McCoy.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
5? From when?
They'll look to throw.
Oh, wow.
That is caught at the 7. And
Connecting.
down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The rat man.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Best thing we pick 6 in practice.
As his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Can you not ask me who catches every pass? I understand that,
So
but like,
I love that it's like a couple seconds behind too, so it's like kind of left Ryan's mind.
yeah, like I'm trying to think about the next play, and he's like, "Who caught that?" And it's like every single one. Appreciate that.
Gus, I gave KJ Hill the DeAndre Swift
The
number.
Steeler
How
offense here about
disrespectful
ready
is
for their
that?
next drive, and it's a unit last drive. That did
KJ
it all on
Hill,
the ground.
DeAndre Swift's number.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football
yeah, I think I had 5
moving
plays against
downfield,
Howard.
other people have to get involved as well. Your wide
catch,
receivers, your
dude.
tight ends,
Oh,
lead
come
runners,
on.
anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A big
That
play
sucks.
that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Luck on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to throw, Luck. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT.
It's so shitty when it happens
this
to
will
you.
be taken short.
And it's so funny when you're watching them.
And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 1st down, you're almost in field goal position.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dude, let's go like here.
This one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big play there for the Browns.
Stop, we're not doing that.
40 yards.
You guys
That was a joke.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds McCoy.
What are you talking about, Tom? Are you talking about a play?
At the 13-yard line. A gain of 6.
No, I didn't see it. What happened?
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
That's fine.
2nd and 4. Being chased out left.
I'm following you, Tyler.
Give him 7 on the
There's one right ahead of you, or right above you.
Downs.
He's right behind you. He's outside the walls.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does.
There's one inside with us. Heads up.
Down to the 3. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB.
I have a bazooka.
We really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments
You're dead?
time, right? Figure out what they are.
All right, he's following you. He's following you.
Want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Fuck.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now
one's down here. One's down here.
Go to the air.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably
Dude, the finishing thing is annoying.
You ran it twice, but I often think that 2nd down is the time you go.
I just got killed by a dog, dude. What the fuck?
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
A dog?
And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Where you at, Prince Theo?
They'll start on the
Should
ground.
I click on there or not?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field.
Get back, get back, get back.
It really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a
gaping hole
do
that
for him
so
to
much.
gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better
People like don't run away from you. You just walk up and do it to them.
For that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
Gus, will you tell the party the story about renaming your YouTube after the Gulag?
First half of action.
Yes.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's Breida, and he's got some space here. 20, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part. This power
Dude, you just said that we say the N-word on Ryan's screen.
First down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
I appreciate that. I had more kills in warm-up.
This is Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Tyler also has 0 damage this game.
Stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
That's true. Dude, I was on for a little bit, Tyler. I'm confident that I can play through this.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
No, I appreciate that.
Now the Browns signal for
we
the
got
second of their
4th.
timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go
what's Kev
until
gonna do here?
halftime.
I know, that was
Now
fucked.
a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
No, he called the timeout.
Oh, he did timeout.
Oh, God.
Here we go on fourth. Lock. Steps away
Kev's going for it.
Come on.
Looking for it.
6 and a
Holy
touchdown. Andrew Luck.
Andy ran it.
Second touchdown of the game.
Into the end zone.
And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Who has money on this
So
game?
now here's Luck as his guys will go for 2 here.
No one took it?
No. I stand by the line.
Oh, Gus.
They run it with Breida, and he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves
That
up
was
to
someone
7.
reviving there. They just went back
Had a couple
inside.
of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football?
Maybe look at the tower up there.
Conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. So
Remember, get down and prone even.
Forward. Good starting
There you
field
go, yep.
position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now back to throw. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Andy Luck ran it.
It's McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Showing my D going in there.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Oh, wow, big play.
Damn. All right.
The kick by Lutz is good.
Ryan just got a
So
field
we
goal.
reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to
10 and a half,
Orlando, where
17,
Jonathan
21
Coachman has
halftime.
our EA Sports halftime
Kev gets the
report.
ball?
Coach.
Yeah.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Gus Eric King is the starter now. For the Buccaneers. Yeah.
There
For
you
who?
go.
The Buccaneers.
Russ got hurt.
He did.
What?
I traded Russ to... Yes.
Damn.
That's wild.
Wow. What a move by Ryan.
I'm a genius.
Shyster.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next
This is the
drive.
face
They
of
have the
computer
lead now. They'll
traded
be
news.
looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2.
You're getting hunted right now, so hurry up. I'm not going to help out.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Well, I appreciate it, Gus.
I'm here all day. Check 43. Shit. Alert flare.
You know of any guns?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
You think
Last
we'll be
play
able
they
to?
got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On first down, it's Long. Completes it to Hardman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
One out here.
Ooh, that was close.
On first down, Long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
Interception, did I hear that right?
And he's got
Damn.
down.
Oh,
It's a
user
foot
work.
race. And he'll score.
Taking that back?
Touchdown, Browns.
I want to use alert so bad.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction.
Yeah.
Gus, how do you feel that you're making the league better?
You want to go higher up, Gus? Yeah.
And versus that zone,
Ganger, my new
that means the
custom
linebackers have
playbook,
gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Yeah, I'm on the roof.
Let's go! Let's go!
You hear all that shooting over here? Maybe get down, Gus. You're like a sitting... I mean, like, just if you're going to be up there, like, crouch or go prone.
The Steeler
like
offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little.
Where'd you get hit?
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now this throw caught left side. The 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone.
Damn.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mecole Hardman, 77 yards. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
This is missed.
Check 26.
They run it with Breida, and he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line.
Does
so
he know how
what are you thinking
to
as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early?
Yeah.
That's what people are wondering about.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wait, what the fuck? You guys in here with me? Yeah. I just saw a bunch of randoms in my fucking lobby.
2nd and 9 now.
Yeah.
And this one complete to Smith. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43.
Yeah, no, we're together.
You and I
that didn't happen, guys.
About trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide.
You got caught after you said you were hearing voices.
Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't know what number 10 is doing on the block there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
He's a wide receiver. He's not meant to be a tight end.
He was like running around in the secondary.
I need to get him out of that
set. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Guess who had more damage, me or Tyler?
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing
it's not like the
points or going for too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2.
Go to prison.
Right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal.
Is Rat Dog like the Josh Allen of Madden?
Blue.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
It's so funny that Wilson's already here.
Sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Damn,
the last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They might have to wait until
and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go, Mexico!
Now it's Breida. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a quarter so short. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Russell Wilson is on the Redskins.
Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference.
I think I looked into trading them. I think I looked into trading him to the Bucks.
One score down. Here we go.
Not a good look for Ryan in the middle of the game.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
He's checking Craig. Come on.
Here we go, guys.
Hey, Charlie. Mike, 53. Mike. On.
I'd actually rather you go to Tyler's thing over there.
They snap it.
Let's go.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Nice.
Well, he got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Welcome down for you and fun the day.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
I don't have anything that long.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
I trust that Kevin can score faster than
Fournette. Those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
I got your back, Tyler.
The Steeler offense here about ready.
You're getting
for
shot
the
at from another direction. It looks like southwest almost.
Went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more.
You were getting shot by another sniper there.
Sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
Lay cover for you? Run over towards me, Tyler. There's a good route for aiming.
I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
There's one here.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
There was a guy right on my marker there.
Open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
One just came out. He's sniping.
Able to pick up the first down here before
the one
he goes down
right outside the door.
The 26. Third down turns to first.
I think he might be looking at me.
5-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now we give
we should go.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
I ran over to
now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Luck now to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
That's kind of
and he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Help me. Still.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Now a give to Breida. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
He had that grenade right under me. I had to go.
Use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Nice. God, I hate those single shotguns.
It's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Does Kev have enough time left to
use the
run it?
first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Damn.
Check out. 622. Push him back. Push him back. Out.
Quit if you want, Gus.
12.
My KD's already bad enough.
50, my 50. Go ahead. 3 bud. Watch twist. Shit. Deuce. Reggie.
Now Luck. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
They made me
that was a play they were holding. or a play that they just knew would work from past experience?
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
That's fine.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
There you stop it.
Look. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So that one will be accepted.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right.
Shaperuski. Yeah,
For the Browns, good starting field position.
It's a lag.
Have it 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to
Squid
throw.
does stink, too. He's like a 73 overall.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
It's a combo.
Picked off at the 40. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
That sucks.
They're wrong. Go ahead and engage Jade here.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
I'm going to fuck up
And
the
they'll indeed
Raiders.
take a knee. And a timeout comes in. The
I'm so
whistle's
excited
blown
to
with
play.
3 seconds remaining. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they take a knee.
Okay.
What a good attitude.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap.
Brian, it looks like you took a screen grab of your coach's face and shrunk it by like 50%.
Win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Steelers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move
that sucks.
to 2-1.
That was Ryan's only interception.
Meanwhile, for Cleveland,